It's the new year, but sometimes things just continue the same way over and over again. I want you to listen to this interview that it's a snippet of the interview between Chuck Todd and Congressman Mayor of Michigan. And this is important because, believe it or not, when you create this type of narrative, it gives others the reason, it gives others the rationale to do wrong. Check this out. We'll take it on the other side.
Legitimize our democracy. Does that concern you? Do you share that fear and view?
I do, but I also see another party that's trying to delegitimize our democracy in far less dramatic ways. At least, not guys with Viking hats, bare-chested running into the Capitol, but calling for packing the Supreme Court, calling for abolishing the Senate, and frankly doing the same thing, the same justifications that I saw from some members of my party after the riots last summer. They say, well, why is it so bad that we stormed the Capitol? They were the ones burning down these cities, the sense of riot envy. Now we have this delegitimizing envy, where again, it is creating a reciprocal reaction. I think this is all incredibly dangerous. I think the threat of violence is probably more pronounced on the right today, but that does not mean the left is not capable as well. And that is what we need to cease. We need to cease this opportunity that has been grabbed at to expand the field of contest and the field of play, where instead of working within institutions, we seek to destroy and delegitimize the institutions themselves.
Can the Republican Party survive Donald Trump becoming the nominee one more time?
Well, if by survive you mean win elections, I think they can. If by survive you mean offering a cohesive governing ideology, some modicum of alliance to principles, I think that's something that's going to be a larger project.
And notice, after he made those accusations or those false equivalences, Chuck Todd just went into another mode. Do you think Donald Trump could still win? Let's first clear things up. The January 6th insurrectionists attempted to overthrow the United States government. They attempted a violent coup. He then equated that to BLM protests, wanting to make the Senate more fair, meaning not little states being able to control the whole agenda of the country. And thirdly, a Supreme Court where many of the Democratic choices were stolen by the Republicans. In other words, they stole several seats from Democrats. Punto y final. There are no arguments about that. So what he's trying to equate, an attempted coup with a logical coup that the Republicans have already effected on America, that most senators from small states block what most Americans want, that is a soft coup. That Mitch McConnell and Republicans were able to pack the Supreme Court with justices that were undeserving, justices whose time had not come, justices they had no right to appoint given that there was a Democratic president to appoint. That is a soft coup. That we have a protest in the streets and you attempt to make a protest on the streets for the necessity of having equal justice under the law in this country, by wanting to equate that with others, is completely unfair. So again, the Republicans have already effected two soft coups and injustice on the people. And somehow, Chuck Todd allows it to pass by this confused Republican congressman stating, well, it's bad. January 6th is bad. They want to delegitimize institutions. But let's not give Democrats a pass because they want to do it as well. They want to make the Senate more fair. That's not good. They want to make the Supreme Court more fair. That's not good. And they don't want any protest. They want to create protests because we want to continue harming people of color. We want to continue harming the poor. So if they want to mitigate all those things, we can understand why others want to coup. Chuck Todd was handed on a platter a way to dispel the false equivalences that is all over this country, that gives these people the belief that what they're doing is right. And did he do it? No. He just moved on and said, could Donald Trump win another race? To which the congressman justifiably says and is correct based on the undemocratic nature of America, based on an electoral college, based on unfair redistricting policies, yes, Donald Trump, if we don't have a huge win for Democrats and progressives in 22 and 24, yes, Donald Trump and the fascist could be president again. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.